Alam naman natin na ang mga Pilipino, kahit saan mang parte ng mundo, ay mahilig magdiwang at magsaya. Ibabahagi ko sa inyo ang listahan ng aking top 10 most visited festival in the Philippines.
Ati-Atihan Festival, celebrated during the third week of January, and it is at Calibo, Aklan.
Ati-Atihan Festival. This Santo Niño festival started it all. One of the oldest religious celebrations in the country. Ati-Atihan is characterized by parade filled with face-painted celebrants, indigenous costumes and weapons, tribal dances, and loud drum beats. Tourists who flock to Calibo for festivals are free to cover themselves in black suit and dance on the street with the drum beats. Known as the Filipino Mardi Gras, it's an experience not to be missed.
Sinulog Festival, celebrated during the third week of January, and it is at Cebu City.
Cebu also has its own version of the festival in honor of the Santo Niño. If you find yourself attending the Sinulog Festival, Pit Señor is a phrase you will hear a lot. It means panangpit sa Señor, a Cebuano phrase that means to plead to Señor Santo Niño. It is one of the most attended festivals in the Philippines, attracting millions of locals and tourists from all over the world. In 2013, it was reported that the number of participants reached a whopping 4 million. Sinulog not only sets the stage for Cebuano talents, but also for other regional acts, as contingents from neighboring provinces are showcased through street dancing, pageantry, and sports. It is also known for hosting the country's biggest raves, drawing a growing number of partygoers from all over the country, year after year.
Festival, celebrated during the fourth week of January, Iloilo City.
Dinagyang Festival. If you happen to know someone from Iloilo, try and ask them about this Philippine festival. You'll see how their pride for their city festival is nothing short of outstanding once a year. Iloilo City, transformed into one big street party street clothes, banned in all corners, overflowing foods and drinks, and towering boxes. To cap it all, off tribes representing different barangays and high school perform in one every competitive street dance contest. It's not no wonder how the city wants simple celebration in honor of the Jesus child, Santo Niño, ended up bagging several awards, including the Association of Tourism Officer of the Philippines, also known ATOP, title holder for Best Tourism Events of the Philippines, according to Iloilo City Tourism Officer Ben Jimena. The winning tribes are now going international and will be promoting Philippine tourism to countries like the United States, Canada, and Singapore.
Panagbenga Festival, celebrated every February in Baguio City.
The word panagbenga comes from the Kamkanaay term that means season of blooming. With the numerous parades of floral floats and children dressed as flora and fauna, it definitely lives up to its name, making Baguio the perfect destination for those who still have a hangover from the huge festivals in January. Adding to the usual Baguio tourist sites to visit, the whole length of Session Road during Panagbenga becomes a feast for the eyes. Called Session Road in Bloom, Baguio's famous street is closed to vehicular traffic to make way for flower carts, street dancing, and outdoor cafes. Now, it is a huge event bringing in thousands of tourists each year. It's important to plan ahead, make early restaurant reservations, bring a map, and etc.
Moriones Festival, celebrated every Holy Week in Marinduque.
Moriones Festival. This week-long celebration of the life of Longinus is what makes Marinduque one of the top destinations during Holy Week in the Philippines. Morion is the helmet worn by the centurions, while Moriones refers to the costume penitents reacting the search of Longinus, hunted by his fellow centurions for converting to Christianity. During the festival, you will see Marinduqueños dressed up as centurions, Moriones looking for Longinus. One person acts as Longinus, hiding from them, while the townspeople plays along and allow him to hide in their houses. Via Crucis, or the reenactment of the Passion of the Christ, also happening during the Philippine festival.
Aliwan Fiesta, celebrated every last week of April in Pasay City, Manila.
Aliwan Fiesta is more of a competition than it's a festival. However, it has undeniably added great value to the growing interest in the Philippine festivals. Although it just started in the early 2000s, it has already gained a strong fan base nationwide with more than 5,000 young men and women from all over the country joining the competition. For a lot of people who are in Manila, heading to CCP Complex is the cheapest way to see quality performances from tribes representing festivals in their respective provinces. Plus, it's always a great to see tribes from Dinagyang and Sinulog give their A performances to grab the ₱1,000,000 grand prize.
Ayas Festival, every 15th of May in Lucban, Quezon.
Bayas Festival, one of the Philippines' most colorful harvest festival. May 15 marks the time of the year when people in Lucban decorated their house with different colored produces in an almost competitive manner. It's not uncommon to see singkamas, turnips, talong, eggplant, sigarilyas, wing beans, and all the other vegetables and fruits mentioned in the Bahay Kubo song. Hanging on the exterior of their houses, you can actually bring a basket and pick the produce from the walls for free. Pintados Festival, celebrated every 29th of June, Tacloban City.
Pintados is another festival in honor of Santo Niño. Yes, this is the fourth of its kind in the list. It just goes to show how Filipinos want to be reminded to be childlike in their ways and to place hope in their children. This festival has been growing in popularity because of the contingents they send to the Aliwan Fiesta every year. They don't fail to amaze. Leyte is also the home base of other festivals like Alicaraw, Pasaka, and the 2009 Aliwan Fiesta champions, Buyogan.
Cadayawan Festival, celebrated every third week of August in Davao City. Cadayawan Festival. Cadayawan comes from the Baweño word Madayaw, a friendly greeting which means good or beautiful. Probably the biggest festival in Mindanao. Cadayawan has everything all other festivals have: street dancing, beauty parades, fireworks display, floral floats. It is a celebration of Davao's as well as the rest of Mindanao's abundance, showcasing flower, fruits, and other produce that abounds the country's second largest island. Just 2 years ago, they even introduced a week-long street food fiesta in Freedom Park, Rojas Avenue, called Kaan as Daan. Lastly, Mascara Festival, celebrated every 19th of October in Bacolod.
Colorful masks, street dancing, electric displays, and best of all, the sweet smells of Bacoleñas. What more could you ask for? Mascara is a combination of the words mas, which means crowd, and cara, which means face. You will see participants wearing smiling masks, signifying a multitude of smiling faces, solidifying Bacolod's as title of City of Smiles. Like Sinulog, it is also swarmed by the younger party crowd as it is conveniently scheduled during the semester break. There are still a lot of Philippine festivals not mentioned in this list. The next time you book a flight, you might want to consider scheduling it during the destination's festival dates.